Hello and welcome to Whisky Wins with me, Stuart. Today is my 28th review and you and I are going to be looking at Springbank 15-year-old Rum Wood finish. If you enjoy the content, please do subscribe. If you've got any feedback, leave it in the comments, and also hit the like button if you enjoy the content, or the dislike button if you don't like it. So 15-year-old Springbank, limited edition, 9,000 bottles I believe released. Rum Wood finish, 15-year-old and 51%. Now, I bought this for £70 I believe, and currently on auction it's about 140 or 150. So I wanted to do this video to kind of decide whether or not it was worth the auction prices, and also put a little bit of kind of discouragement to people who are flipping them. You should be drinking this, you shouldn't be flipping it. Anyway, because there are people that want to try it and people are missing out. So what I've done with mine is I've just opened it today and I have poured 3 samples to celebrate Roy's 10,000 subscribers. That is right, 10,000, that's a lot of people. So Roy has 10,000 subscribers, and during one of his Patreon feeds, live feeds, I put it out to the chat and said I'd like to give away 3 drams or 3 samples of the Springbank. So it gave me an excuse to open it, because I always find myself struggling when or how I'm going to open a whiskey, especially something of this kind of calibre where it's limited edition. You kind of want to open it at a certain occasion. So I decided Roy's occasion would be at the 10,000 subscribers. So they're going to 3 lucky people, all in America, and yeah, I can't wait to delve into this whiskey. So we'll get right into it. I've had the glass sitting for a while and I don't think there's anything else to say about this whiskey. It's just from Campbelltown. Maybe the box, they've kind of upgraded a little bit the box. Usually the boxes are just plain boxes. They've kind of given it this transparent window like the Long Row 18, and also the Long Row, the standard versions like that. But there's not much, it's not exactly a fancy box. It's still cardboard. There's no is it velour? No, it's not velour. There's no what do you call it, felt or anything like that. There's nothing, it's just cardboard. So it's a little bit fancier, but it's still Springbank. So we'll get down to it anyway. Once again, I'm going to rate my ratings, win or bin. I've been discussing whether people wanted a scoring again, but I think win or bin is just an easier rating system, whether a whiskey's a win or a bin. Because the scoring system can kind of be get a bit drowned out, but it always seems to be about 8 out of 10, round about there, a kind of average score, or 6 out of 10. So I think win or bin's better and easier to judge whether or not a whiskey's good in my eyes. So let me know as well in the comments if you think I should keep with the win or bin, or if I should go for a scoring again out of 10. Jesus. It smells like Springbank, and I'm not sure if that's just because I know it's Springbank, but I wish or I hope that if someone would give me this blind, I'd be able to say, oh, this is a Springbank. It smells familiar. It's a little strong, but there's candied or boiled sweets there. Just enough sweetness as well. It's not too sweet, it's really pleasant. Yeah, a real pleasant sweetness on the initial smell. Now it's raining outside and I've just walked outside and I've smelled the rain off the ground, and I don't know whether that's messing with me, but I can smell the rain on a dry ground. You might be able to hear the rain, it's actually quite heavy here. So yeah, I can smell that. I can smell of rain on a pavement or a sidewalk, whatever you like to call it. But now, fruits are starting to develop. There's banana, there's pineapple, there's apricot and peach. For me, apricot and peach are always quite similar. I can never tell the two apart, but there's a lot of fruit here. It's a burst of fruit. There's some wood, Some wood influence, but nothing too harsh. Probably a little bit of smoke. Like it's not too overpowering. The fruits and the candied kind of boiled sweets are the more dominant smells. Oh, it's lovely. It is. It's smashing. For the palate. Kilkerran. Yes, it's Springbank, but it reminds me of Kilkerran. There's something really, I don't know if it's maybe the higher percentage. I can't recall if I've had a higher percentage Springbank other than the Kilkerrans and other than the Kilkerran. So there's something Kilkerran-ish or Kilkerran-ish about this. It's good though. Quite a little bit strong. Once again, it's a big hit, but that immediately kind of becomes underwhelmed. The hit or the strength becomes underwhelmed by this creaminess that's here, and it opens up. Once again, the fruits are there, but the fruits are more cooked, if that makes sense. There's a kind of cooked peach. It's not like fresh, just biting into it. There's kind of cooked feel to it. Cinnamon spice. Salts, definitely present in this whiskey. However, there's candy floss flavour I'm getting here, and the candy floss is competing with the saltiness, and I'd like to say the saltiness is definitely losing. The salt is present, but the overall sweetness, I mean, it is a bitter whiskey, but at the same time it's a sweet whiskey. It's so sweet. There's rum flavours there, sticky raisins. I'm going to need to pour more of this. This is, there's a lot going on and it seems to keep changing every time. As you can see, I've had a little bit of it, the 3 drams and one for myself just before I started recording. See now there's, on the bottle there's meringue, maybe lemon meringue. I don't understand. I don't want to pour too much of this because I want other people to try it as well. I don't want to just keep it all for myself because it's got me a bit baffled. There's a lot going on. Yeah, there's lemon meringue on the nose now. And maybe that's just because it's straight out of the bottle. I had this whiskey sitting for 15 minutes. We'll go back to the palate. I think I'm in love with this whiskey. There's toffee apple now, more sweetness. I mean, there's a warehouse kind of dunnage feel, and I usually get that with Kilkerran more than Springbank. I don't tend to get the dunnage feel with Springbank, if I can recall my previous reviews, but definitely with Kilkerran or cask strength in general. I'm not sure if this is cask strength. It just says cask type rum barrels. Distilled 2003, bottled 2019. It's not chilled filtered. There's no added colouring. But no, it doesn't say about whether it's cask strength, but it is 51%, so the higher strength maybe giving that dunnage feel to it. But yeah, there's a lot of variation with this whiskey. It's strong, it's robust, it's complex, a nice full body. Initially it's intense and that slowly dies down and becomes a lot more lighter. The fruity flavours come through. There's a now earthy smell to it. There's I'll go to the finish now. I feel like I could be here all day with this whiskey. I feel like I could pick more and more up with it, but I feel like I'm just going to have to keep it limited in a sense. Probably one thing to note, straight out of the bottle, the wood's a lot more potent. It's a lot stronger, so I wouldn't leave it for 15 minutes. Although I'd try it first and then leave it for 15 minutes, try it with water or whatever. I'm going to add a little dash of water into this just to see how it opens up. Anyway, for the finish, it's a medium to long finish, heading more to the longer side. However, it's not as long as other whiskies I've had. It's still a good finish. There's a saltiness coming through again, pineapple. I was going to say brine, but I don't think brine is right. It's just salty, kind of marine. I can't think of the word. Is it mariner? There is a kind of marine feel to it. Dried oak on the finish. It is a rather drying dram towards the end. However, you're craving more. I could probably finish this bottle tonight. Honestly, that's definitely. I reckon I could. I reckon I could drink this all night. I'd probably be sick after it, and it would teach me right. But I think I could. There's banana on the finish as well. It's just it's got you craving more. This is only my second dram out of it. The one that I poured for researching, and then the second one, and I just. It's a beautiful dram. I hope people agree with me. I hope I'm not just raving about this like a Springbank fanboy, like a lunatic. But I do really enjoy this. It's for £70. Right, try a little bit of water. See how that opens it up. I'll just quickly give the notes on the water. The earthiness is kind of evolved into a lot more kind of green meadows, fresh grass. Yeah, cut grass, clean cut grass, or wet grass, wet leaves. Yeah, damp leaves. Palate. Just got the strength right now. That initial hit, you're getting those fruit flavours coming through quicker. Banana, the pineapple, apricot, peach, they're all still there. Smoke seems to be more evident. I don't know if that's, I don't know how. Usually when you add water it kind of tames those type of characteristics down. Well, I feel it does. But the smoke's there. Oak wood. Rum. The rum raisins, they kind of flavours, I feel like I've washed them away a little. The finish is still about the same, but I reckon I would enjoy this more without the water. The water's nice, it takes away the little kick initially you get from the 51%, however it's a nice kick, so I tend to keep that in. And this whiskey for £70, is it a win or a bin? I think you know my answer, it's definitely 100% a win. Would I pay £150 for it? Without a doubt. And that's probably not what people want to hear. But it's superb. £150 is shocking for a 15-year-old, considering when it was £70 or round about there when it was initially released. What's the highest I would go on this whiskey? 150, double. You couldn't go any higher than double the price. It just doesn't seem right, doesn't seem logical. If you can get this for £70, definitely please buy it. If you can get it for 150, if you've got the money, I would buy it. I'm thinking about buying a second bottle of this. I've never bought a second bottle of any other whiskey. Even I know a lot of people buy a whiskey to try and a whiskey to keep or whatever, but I just buy one bottle. However, I'm regretting not buying another bottle of this. This stuff is it is superb. Like I said, I might be a raving lunatic here, a fanatic. I might be buying into the hype, it might have me a little bit giddy, but it's lovely. I'm really enjoying this whisky, and I can't wait to explore it more and see how the oxygen adds to it the lower it goes down in the bottle. So once again, I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Whims. If you've enjoyed the content, like I said, please do subscribe and please do leave any feedback.